Welcome back to #Africa. The Democratic Republic of Congo has declared a measles epidemic. 1,500 people have died from the disease in the DRC in the first 5 months of this year. Doctors Without Borders is asking for financial aid for vaccinations to control the spread.
These tiny children in the Democratic Republic of Congo are suffering from measles. This week, the government declared an epidemic. Latest figures show that the virus killed 1,500 people during the first 5 months of 2019. 100 more than have died of Ebola, making it the deadliest measles outbreak since 2012. Health officials say 65,000 suspected cases of measles have been reported across the vast Central African country. On Tuesday, medical charity Doctors Without Borders called for international help to vaccinate more children and treat patients already affected. Health officials say comprehensive vaccination programs are the only way to prevent measles from spreading out of control, but that ill-informed opposition can sometimes scupper such plans. The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, launched a campaign in April called Vaccines Work, in the hope of countering a backlash against jabs by some parents in different parts of the world.
In Nigeria, at least 30 people were killed and 40 injured following a triple suicide attack that took place in Borno state. No group has taken responsibility, but Boko Haram has previously targeted that area.
Dozens have been killed in a triple suicide attack in the Nigerian state of Borno, in what is the biggest mass killing this year by bombers. 3 attackers are reported to have taken part in the incident. They targeted a place where villagers had gathered to watch a soccer match on a big screen in Konduga village. This man said he heard a loud sound and saw a lot of confusion. He lost a friend. No group has yet claimed responsibility for the attack, but Boko Haram and its Islamic State splinter group have often carried out attacks targeting civilians and the military in this area. The decade-long insurgency has killed more than 30,000 people and displaced millions more.
A Nigerian startup is trying to curb food wastage by providing solar-powered cold storage services to market traders and small-scale farmers. Over 30% of the food in the country is spoiled due to inefficient harvesting, storage, processing, and the time taken to get to the market.
The bustling relief market in Owerri, Nigeria. Around 5,000 traders sell fruit and veg here. But when there's surplus supply versus demand, fresh produce often spoils. Cold Hubs is a business working to change that.
Something stood out from each community we visited. The inability of smallholder farmers to store their perishable food, and we asked them a lot of questions, whether they will be able to pay for a small service if we provide cold storage facilities within their farms, in their markets, or very nearby, close to them,
Solar panels on the refrigerator's roof power cold rooms like these, where vendors can rent a space to keep their stock fresh.
We used to have a lot of damages. We don't have a place to preserve these things. We pack them in the packing shops, and then within 2-3 days the thing gets spoiled, and we have a lot of losses.
Cold Hubs now has over 11 cold rooms across 7 states, in a country where 30% of the food produced goes to waste due to inefficient harvesting, storage, processing and time to market.
The impact is huge. In 2018, Cold Hubs was able to save more than 12,000 tons of food from spoilage. Cold Hubs has been able to, increase the income of smallholder farmers, from about $60 every month to about $120 every month, simply by eliminating food spoilage.
The company is also working to educate farmers about the importance of effective food storage.
The increasing popularity of motorbikes as a form of public transport in West Africa has motorcycle companies racing to expand their businesses there. Nigeria's commercial capital, Lagos, is currently the biggest market. It opened up many opportunities for investment as well as entrepreneurs, like Fahim Saleh. Now, he's launched his motorbike company, Gokada, there last year.
There's so many Okadas that they're here to stay at least for a while. So why not make the best of it, right? Why not make sure they're driving safely? Why not track them? Why not give them proper permits?
His company is named after the Okada. The motorbike taxis known in other parts of Africa as bodabodas. There's an estimated 8 million of these unregulated bikers in Nigeria, and users say they feel a lot less safe than new app-based services. The majority of people here don't own a car. It's too expensive and the roads are too busy. This, coupled with the city's fast-growing population, make it a prime spot for these apps. Reuters' Alexis Aquadram in Lagos.
So these new companies that are coming in are trying to offer the convenience of ride-hailing, so you can hail them in the street, the convenience of an app, and also they say that they will provide safety by providing their passengers with a helmet and accountability through a rating system.
But it's a big expense for a lot of people. Each journey costs about $2, which is more than most Nigerians live on every day. Still, it's a big market, and after a successful launch in Lagos, rival firm Max NG already has the investment to launch in 3 other West African cities, in Nigeria, Ghana and the Ivory Coast.
If you combine all the organized and structured ride-hailing platforms and transport companies to date, they're still less than 1% of the total market.
Proving there's big money in mobility, it's already got $6 million of funding in the last few months.
When we return, we get a taste of Ethiopia right here in studio. Stay tuned to #Africa.